Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share with you how to make a flower with crochet. So to make this flower I have used Tunisian crochet stitches, and with those stitches I made total 5 leaves, and at the end I have attached this flower to this stamp and this center part. So you can use this crochet flower for any of your home decoration. Apart from this Tunisian flower, I have made one more flower with Tunisian stitches with total 8 leaves. You can also check this out. I will give you the link above. So let's see what all you need to make this Tunisian crochet flower. So to make the flower I am going to use this cotton embroidery thread, and to make this part and the back part you will need some contrast color thread. So I'm going to use this cotton thread, and for this thread I'm going to use crochet hook of size 2.0 mm. Also you will need fabric glue to stick this part, and to make this stamp I am going to use this toothpick to get this length of the flower. So before we start how to make this flower, I would request you guys, if you are watching my channel first time, so please subscribe and share my channel so you would get to know my more creation and ideas with crochet. So let's see how we are going to make this Tunisian crochet flower. So I have made 2 layers of this embroidery thread like this. First we are going to make a ring. So to make the ring I am going to use a magic ring. So leave some extra thread this much and roll this thread in your 2 finger. Now make a cross. Now take the crochet hook and put this in below this thread. Now grab the upper thread and pull through this, so you will have one loop. Now grab this thread and pull through this loop, so by that you get a ring. Now we are going to work on this ring. So this knot which we got from our ring, it's going to count as our first chain. Now make chain 5. So when you make the chains, do not make chains so tight, so just make it little loose. So 5 chains. So we have total 6 chain including your knot. So 1 2 3 4 5 and the last one 6. So to make the Tunisian leaf, we are not going to work on this chain. So when you turn your chain, you can get this knots. So you can able to see the knot structure at the back side of this stitch like this. 1 2 3 4 5 and the last one 6. So we are going to work on this back knots. So now take the hook into the very first knot. So this is your first chain. At the back side you can see there is a knot. Pull it little bit up, so it will be easy for you to put the hook into that knot like this. Now grab this thread and pull through that stitch, so you will have 2 loops. Now take your hook into the next knot. So this is our chain, and at the back side you get this knot, this one. Put your hook into that knot. Now grab this thread and pull through that knot, so you will have 3 loop. Then into the next knot, so this is your chain, and at the back side you get this knot. Pull this knot little bit up, take your hook into that knot. Now grab this thread and pull through this, so you will have 4 loop. Then into the next knot, five loop. Then into the next knot, 6 loop. Then this is our very starting chain, so take your hook into the back side, pull through this, so you will have total 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 knot. Now take your hook into this, so this is a ring. Now put your hook into that ring, grab this thread and pull through. So like this you will have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 loops in your hook. Now grab this thread and pull through first 2 loop. Then grab this thread, pull through next 2, then next 2 loop, next 2 loop, next 2. So at the end you will have 2 loop. Grab this thread and pull through this 2. So this is our first row. Now make chain 1. Again we are going to work into this back knots which we got from the stitches. So once you make the chain 1, you get 1 knot in the starting, so put your hook into that knot. So 1. Now again grab this thread, pull through that knot, then into the next knot, 2, then into the next, 3 4 5 6 7. So in your hook you will have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 loops. Now take your hook into this ring, grab this thread and pull through that ring, so you will have 9 loops. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Now again grab the thread and pull through first 2 loop, then next 2 loop, then next 2, like this until you have 2 loop in your hook. So we made 2 row. Now again make chain 1, and we are going to again work in this back knots. Take your hook into the very first knot, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, last one 8. So you will have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 loop in your hook. Now take your hook in this ring again and grab this thread and pull through that ring. So you will have total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10 loop in your hook. Now again grab this thread and pull through first 2, then next 2 until you have 2 loop in your hook. So like this we made this part. Now we come to the center. Now we are going to decrease the stitches. So here we are not going to make chain 1. Now take your hook into the very first knot. So this is my first knot. Now grab this thread and now we are going to make a slip stitch. Now we are going to work into the remaining knots. Take your hook into the next knot, grab this thread and pull through this. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So like this you will have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 loops in your hook. Take your hook inside this ring, again grab this thread and pull through that ring. So you will have total 9 loops. Again grab this thread and pull through first 2 and then next 2 until you have 2 loop in your hook. So this is done. Now again we are going to decrease one stitch here. So take your hook into the very first knot, this one. Now grab this thread and pull through this 2 loop. Now we are going to work into the remaining knots. Take your hook into the next knot, grab this thread and pull through that. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So you will have total 7 loops. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 and 1 loop from this ring. So take your hook to that ring, grab this thread and pull through that. So you will have total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 loop. Now again grab this thread, pull through first 2 loop, then next 2 and like this until you have 2 loop in your hook. So we made total 1 2 3 4 and 5 rows. Now take your hook into the very first knot, grab this thread and pull through this 2 loop, then into the next knot, grab this thread and pull through this 2 loop. So like this we are going to make slip stitches till the end. Now in the center ring again make a slip stitch, So this one leaf is done. Now to start the second leaf, mix chain 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So now again how we made the first row, take your hook into the very first knot, yes, pull this thread. So like this you have to make first 8 loop, then make row 1, then chain 1 and make total 9 loops, and make second row, then chain 1 and row number 3, then decrease. So when you decrease, so make 1 slip stitch and then 9 loops, then 1 slip stitch and 8 loops, and at the end make slip stitches. So like this you have to make this total 1 2 3 and 4 leaves. So make my all 5 leaves. The end, make the slip stitch in the ring, and this is your very first leaf. So it is starting here, just make a slip stitch, chain 1 and pull this thread. Now just this is the thread of your ring, so just pull this thread. Now we are going to make this part and this part. Make a ring. In this ring we are going to make 6 single crochet, so chain 1 and 6 single crochets. After 6 single crochet, just pull this thread to close this ring. So after 6 single crochet, take your hook into the top of very first single crochet and make 1 single crochet here. Then into the next stitch make 2 single crochet, 1, 2, then into the next 1, then into the next 2. Then into the next one make 1, then into the last one make 2 single crochet, make slip stitch into the very, now make slip stitch to the very first single crochet, chain 1 and cut this thread with some margin. So you will get this cup. Pull this loose thread, cut this thread. So this is the back side. Now put this one into the center like this. Pull this thread from the center. So with this thread we are going to stitch this into the leaf. Now we are going to make this part. So take the thread and roll in your 2 finger number of times. Cut with some margin. Take the end into the needle. Now take this needle into the center. This again put it side. Now make a knot one more time. So like this you will get this loops. Now take this needle and put it in the center. This. So like this part get attached to this and just stitch. Now take the scissor and with some length, so from here just cut these threads. Take this toothpick, put the fiber glue in the tip. Now put this in the center. This. Now we are going to roll this thread. Like this, this Tunisian flower is ready. Let it dry and then it's ready for use. So I hope you have learned from this video how to make this Tunisian flower. If you have any questions or query, please do let me know in comment section. You can also connect to me through my Insta and Facebook page. I will give you the link in description box. So see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.